Shalom. Before we begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Yeah, man, we back out again through the spirit of power, Yahweh Ba'ashem, man. You know, prophesy against this wicked ass people. We cry aloud, man. Somebody be Isaiah 58 real quick. You know? And we seeing the prophecies coming to pass. That's why we measure the times diligently, man. You know?
I got you.
Go ahead, Doc.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 58 and verse 1, it says, cry aloud,
Right.
spare not,
Yep.
lift up thy voice like a trumpet,
Yep.
and show my people their transgression.
That's what we're here to do, man. We're here to show our people their transgression because we come into a time where this word is not going to be readily available, man. You know? But we want to cry aloud with that 555 power. And get ready for spiritual power, man. You know? The Lord's going to give his men spiritual power. But it starts here. You on the ground floor, you know, of a Fortune 500 company, crying out against this wicked-ass kingdom of America, man. And we seeing it coming to pass, the things that the Lord said that was going to happen. You know, the famine is increasing. You know, the sedition. Oh, you said the video of the chick who went to say some seditious words against Trump. You know, yeah. So guess what, man? Those things are going to grow. They're going to intensify, man. See, somebody get you got something?
Yeah, I had some.
You got it. Somebody get
Going
second
to
Ezra 9.
brother going into us being on the ground floors. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20. Wisdom crieth without.
Right.
She uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concord.
What you seeing throughout the landscape of America is wisdom crying out, man. You know, warning you of the things set to come.
It says, she crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones?
Yeah, Jake, how long you simple one? How long you gonna love to be here at the bottom in America, Babylon the Great, man? Go ahead.
How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorn.
Right. Hey, the elder when I was out by did a video of the guy, you know, went to heaven, so-called went to heaven, you know, and he was trying to mock, you know. Well, guess what? You delight in your scorning, man. Every idle word. You gonna pay for that, man.
And fools hate knowledge.
Yeah, fools hate knowledge, man. And it ain't just no conviction of knowledge. It's the knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashem that you should detest, you know?
Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
Right.
I will make my words, I will make known my words unto you.
And that's what the Lord has been doing, man. You people are not going to have an excuse. This living water has been poured out constantly, you know? The Spirit has allowed the apostles and elders to push forth this beautiful doctrine that comforts us, you know? And it's showing forth, man. Now you ain't going to have no excuse. What's good saying? That now they have no cloak for their sins, you know? Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, like going to what the elder was saying, they made a video going to recently how the importance of going to Hebrew words. You know what I'm saying? That's a form of the Lord making his words known unto you. When you go into the word Mark, Revelation 13 and 16, it actually takes you to the word karab in the Greek. Right? It goes back into a physical mark. So if you don't go into that word, then you're pretty much blinded to what that word is. That'll throw you all over the place, man. You know?
Yeah, you got guys like IUIC trying to equate the word mark, the same word throughout the whole scripture. Nah, man, you got to go into the definition of words, man. You know, those things are vital in your understanding of the scriptures.
That's right.
You know,
That's why you got a lot of individuals that can speak a lot of knowledge right about now.
Yeah.
But to go into the nitty gritty, to go into the DNA, to go into the atoms of things, only the men of the Lord do that at this point, man. I got one real quick for you. All right, this is Joel chapter 2. Yeah, this is Joel chapter 2, verse 28. And it shall come to pass afterwards that I will pour out my flesh, pour out my spirit upon all flesh. and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy.
Pour out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
That's the Lord let his words being known unto you, man. I want to say in Habakkuk 2, somebody get that real quick, 2 and 14.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 2.
Habakkuk.
Oh, Salaki.
It's Habakkuk 2 and 14. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of Yahweh Shem
Yeah,
Shai.
see, the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord. Go ahead.
As the waters cover the sea.
Yeah, they see as the waters cover the sea. So this living water is being poured out now, man. And you people are not going to have an excuse. That was it on that?
Yeah,
man.
as the elder going into, that's how the Lord is making known His words ultimately through the prophets. But the Lord said that He should pour out His Spirit upon all flesh. So you'll get a Kevin Samuel, you'll get an Andrew Tate. You're gonna get dudes to speak certain pockets of information that is truthful. All right, but that's just the Lord waking the people back up to the ancient knowledge, the ultimate knowledge. Hey, it all boils back to the scriptures. You see, you got it.
That's right.
You got it. It infuriates me. Real quick, I'm gonna bring something out. This is on. You was finished?
Oh yeah. You got it.
This is Proverbs 19, verse 2. Also, that the soul without knowledge, it is not good. And he that hasteth with his feet sinneth. So the soul without knowledge is not good. And that's really what this truth is established upon. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. Which gives you the understanding of times, gives you an understanding of life, shows you how to walk in the eyes, righteous in the eyes of the Lord. Show you how to, operate operate spiritually instead of carnally. Show you the difference between light thinking and dark thinking. So, right, basically how to escape that, because a carnal mind is enmity. So we run from certain conversations. We run from certain what they call worldly knowledge and wisdom. Some we push that aside and rather gravitate towards
It's not
spiritual wisdom.
Yeah, spiritual wisdom, because the scriptures tell you that knowledge and wickedness is not wisdom. So what? As the elders going into that, the knowledge and the love of this world is enmity with the Most High. It's a complete opposite. So we got to line up with Yahweh Shem Shai. It's like, you know what? I used to feel that way, but the Lord has shown time and time again. He's been right. Lord, why do you feel that way? And now I gotta want to stand on this side and get an understanding to why the Lord feel that way, man. Because I know every feeling I've ever brought up against the Lord, I was never justified. When he really laid it all out, I was wrong every time.
What does Scripture say?
It's like,
Every time I was wrong. I've never been right.
maybe that's humility, man. Hey, the scripture gonna break you down, and they tell you that it's like a sword is like a double-edged. It's true. What is it? The word is like a double-edged sword. Partner, what's it? Partner, son, soul and spirit. So it cut. It's like a double-edged sword. It cut. So it can cut you. It can cut myself. It can cut brother. Just because we handling the sword, we gotta handle it with care. Even because it could just, and it's gonna get you down too. And so that's why people feel exposed when they come around. Hebrew Israelites, they make mockery from a distance, but how many of them actually come up here and try to deal with ration and reason? They don't.
I got something real quick. Proverbs 28 and 5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things.
Ain't Babylon filled with evil men? So you're not gonna have judgment. And the Most High platform is judgment. It's justice. It's equity. It's things like that, right? That don't come from Esau, thinking out loud. In his Roman laws legislation system, where did we get justice? Before Rome, there was no justice. No, that come from the Heavenly Father. It was given unto his men, and that's why he's gonna put his men back in his power, so that they can fulfill the prophecy of the world being filled with justice and judgment and equity. And judgment is basically a tool that cleanses all the wicked and evil life. Bring that again.
Oh yeah, good. Proverbs chapter 28.
Hey, the Most High got tools, man. And the Most High gonna use them. So that's why, we really just, it's true, you fall back and you enjoy the movement. It's dedicated to Israel. About how we get to watch our enemies fall from the highest heights down to, subhuman level. Remember, they used to call us animals and
monkeys and gorillas, right? They used to lynch us and trick, you know, and make mockery of us. You see, right? Alligator bait. So how much more is the movie gonna be entertaining for us when they fall from that, and they ain't gonna have no, what they gonna be able to say or do against that? That's the Most High's form of judgment. Remember, as much as America can play like it's about democracy, it was always founded off of blood. The foundation of his blood. When you lay the foundation, you can only build on that. So if you're trying to build peace on bloody land, you fucked yourself.
Jake trying to start dish off dirty hands. You can wash your hands. It's like I don't care what it looked like in the end. The dish is nasty, bro. Like it's dirty. You didn't wash your hands from the beginning.
Right. Right.
That's how Esau moved.
Right.
I tell you.
You still got the STD, but you trying to have sex with them.
It's like, nah, man, don't
Gotta
look like
clean
that.
yourself up first.
Yeah, clean yourself up.
Good. Proverbs 28:5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the
So
Lord.
you're not gonna have these evil men understand the judgment of heaven. That's why a lot of it is just you got blinders on in this truth, and we love it so, man. We wouldn't have it any other way, man. Where we can separate ourselves from the folly, skip the foolishness, walk over the all the childishness. The scriptures tell you that be as men, be ye as men, gird your loins up as men. Men in your understanding as children, but in malice be ye children. So you're supposed to actually, seek the good, right? Love the good and hate the evil. You're supposed to make a choice. It ain't supposed to be about everything, this inclusion theory. And Jake, Jake on this side, they the main ones fighting for rainbow coalition, rainbow people.
How long will ye love simplicity?
That's it.
How long? Forever. Unless the Lord sends judgment. You got it.
Good. But they that seek the Lord understand all things.
There it is. Brother's going into to wrap the point up. The brother's going into how we back here are amongst those who the Lord preserved from judgment, and it's coming by way of seeking righteousness, seeking what the Heavenly Father sees as righteous. And he even gave us a example, the perfect example, which was Yahweh Shah. He gave us a perfect example of what righteousness looks like in a world full of wickedness. Because the Romans was no different, right? There was Pharisee, there was faggots back then,
Yeah, kind of.
There was sodomites.
Yeah, that Greco-Roman, they was known for being sodomites, man.
Yep.
That's the Greco-Roman Empire. That's their culture. The Greco-Roman culture is homosexuality.
That's right.
Bacchus, man. Yeah, boy lovers. Pedophiles. Who was it that was? It was an emperor. I forget his name.
Caligula.
Caligula. Hey, man, he was
There was all
afraid.
type of envy.
Probably the founder of them.
No, he was so filthy. He was so filthy in his actions. They actually had to kick him out of the city. It was like, dude, you making all of us look bad. How filthy you getting, dog?
Yeah, you want to see a filthy movie? Watch the movie Caligula. I think it's from 1970 or something. Caligula married his horse.
What?
No, so go ahead, go figure that. Make that make sense in a justice system.
Could you read that back, Papa Bishop? Because it was a part of this is going into prophecy even now. Because Trump just they legalized it in some areas of the fire squad is back. That's a righteous judgment, really, compared to the you getting this needle. When I heard it, my ribs, she cringed. I'm like, they bringing back the fire squad. I'm like, shit, that shit sweet as hell. I like, that's a better death to get stoned to death. That's the modern day stone. You a motherfucker with an AK-47. That's a modern day stoning, man. Quick, fast, pain. It's gonna be painful, but it's gonna be quick and it's gonna get it over with, man. But you been burned from the inside through chemicals by Esau. That's the Lord didn't never do that. Show me what that happened in the scripture. If the Lord judged it, he judged you. But Esau's going about it. He's torturing you. Could you read this Bible shop?
Done. Proverbs 28:5. Evil men understand not judgment.
So majority of this society is evil. They would see, hey, a fire squad being brought back. That's evil. Yeah, bring back the needle. Now you're begging for the needle. At one point, you could have cared less for the needle. You was all for the chair. But you see, the Lord is actually bringing back a righteous judgment. Stone. Modern day stone is you getting hit with hard metal, man. Don't you think that's better than being fried to death? Don't you think that's better being burnt from the inside out?
They gonna get burned from the outside in.
They're gonna get cooked. Now, I mentioned that on concerning that firing squad. It's a thing called summary execution as well. So now you niggas just really put you to death on the spot.
Yep.
Summary execution. Everything's gonna be right there and there. They're gonna judge you on the matter. They're gonna decide if you clear or guilty. You know, so like,
I got some real.
you got it, bro.
It's the book of Proverbs 12, and I'm gonna jump down to verse 10. It says, a righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel.
So that's Esau Edom, man.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
God, Esau Edom, he's the one that cruel guy, man.
Yeah.
Because concerning the beast, that's the people, man.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, and how this devil does it, it's all, man. Of course, just the regular beast like the so-called humane society, but this nigga is snip.
Yeah.
You rescue the dog, the first thing you do is neuter it.
Yeah.
You know, get into how he deal with, as you mentioned, the certain judgments of man. This nigga give you 99 years. Just put him to death.
Just kill this man.
You know? Just that Lord said his judgment is swift, man. So you already got this nigga, you found him guilty. Okay, now it's time to proceed with the judgment. You know?
I got one for you.
This is Sirach or Ecclesiastes 14:5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good?
Yeah, so that's his devil, man. He's evil to his own self. This nigga will cut his foot off to somehow get over on you. Yeah, so he'll do that to his own people. He'll fuck his own people over. So how much more just to Jake, you know? That's why even you got just on the surface level, you got the KKK. They show their hatred for Emily.
Yeah.
Sure, because they have been evil to each other. So what's the other reaction could you get, man? You know, but to whom will he be good to? This nigga coming up with all these horrible things. Brother just mentioned the you being shot over with the needle, the lethal injection.
Lethal injection.
That's sick, man.
Yeah, but look at how he feeds you. Look at how he feeds you. This man said it's okay to have 1% fecal matter in your drinking water.
Hey, somebody signed
He
off
said
on
that's
that.
cool. That's cool. That's your FDA.
Actually.
Let's get that in Joel 9:24 Bible shop.
I got somebody get that real quick.
Yeah, because somebody signed off on that. You got it, bro.
It's on Sirach 27, and I'm gonna start at verse Sirach 27, verse 24. It says, I have hated many things, but nothing like him.
Hey, so he's the top. So the Lord, he said, this vessel that the Lord hate, this nigga did everything possible for him to be on the top of the list, man. Talks about these 7 things that the Lord hate. You know, a proud look, and, you know, those serious things. Esau, he's the one, he got it all rolled up in one. That's why it was 7. Complete, man. You know? Yeah.
He got all the dragon balls.
Yeah, he got all the real top, yeah.
Now he morphing into
Yeah.
ultimate demon.
Yeah. That's why he's on the top list, man. He's hated many things. The Lord got certain things that he loved and embraced, and he got things that he hates and reject, man. And Esau is the embodiment of that, you know?
He collected them all. He saw after every last.
He called him out with, what's gotta catch up?
Yeah.
That's Esau. All the wickedness on the earth. He did that, man.
Bloody.
Yeah. This nigga violated everything, man. You got it.
I got a little bit more on this.
Come on,
It
we gotta
says,
get to the top.
Sirach 27 and 24, I have hated many things, but nothing like him, for the Lord will hate him.
See, the Lord hate this man. So a Christian would say the Lord hate the sin, not the sinner. Well, it talks about, it just said the Lord hate him. You know? And Esau, he's this nigga. He's the driving force behind the wickedness that you see. The reason why you got an LGBTQIA movement, somebody had to put some resources behind it for it to blow up like that, man.
Right.
You know, you got a mukbang, a channel dedicated to nigga just stuffing his face in a. You got a mic under your collar so they can hear you smack, man.
Yeah.
These things is come from Esau, man. He,
The nigga putting 1 million chemicals in his body.
Yeah.
Doing a mukbang.
you get it. that red sauce you dipping that lobster tail in, putting spirits on you, man.
They talking about Chick-fil-A got 54 chemicals in it. So what, nigga? The sandwich is good. You niggas do mukbang and it's 1,000 chemicals, bro. It's 1,000 chemicals.
Niggas do McDonald's mukbangs and shit.
You got Jolly Rancher pickles now, man. A Jolly Rancher melted over a pickle. The niggas eat. Like, come on, what
They got
combination?
chocolate covered bacon too.
Chocolate covered bacon. He's not pouring out chocolate
Come
covered
on,
bacon.
man. That's what he was made to do. You know? That's what we is. The wicked. That's what we call what's up, Joe?
Joe, now,
Yeah, Joe.
you
I
got some real
got
quick.
this is Joe.
Hold on, let him get this real quick.
It's like Isaiah just put the point that this is a man we talking about. Even though there's spiritual demon Satan, but we talking about Esau, his counterpart. Isaiah 14:16, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble and did shake kingdoms?
When you finally grow up, you know, you got understanding now. That dude that you thought that was so cool, now I'm a man just like him. He was 12 years older than me. He 36, I'm 24. Now I understand. This dude, this is the guy. I'm scared of this nigga. Hey man, let's jump. That's the spirit that the world is coming to, man. You'll read that back one more time.
Now, if I may too, when you go on to it, that's the same spirit of Joshua and Caleb. When they seen them Philistines, like, man,
This guy,
motherfuckers, man. You know, you seen these Hamites, you see a whole bunch of minute bowls. You can take it on, you feel like you see 12 on, you can be let me see if I can do this myself, bro. If I get bad, man.
I got it.
So that's the spirit, they had that spirit, but that's the Lord gave us that spirit of truth. You know, this understanding. We see this devil's ladder in, man.
You nearly look upon it. That's what it is. Dang, now it's like, can't believe I let this old ass nigga punk me back in the day. I'm finna whoop his ass now. I did it Jake like that. Jake slap. I had cut my hand back in the world. I was in the world, man, as a kid. I had cut my hand or whatever. And I had went to a baseball. I had went to a baseball game or whatever. Long trip to Georgia. Jake had a clip with him. Jake slapped me in the face with a piece, man. Never let that shit go. Got in high school. I'm looking at him now. We both older. I done came in the puberty. You been in yours. It's the guy. You slap him, man. You choke this motherfucker. You nearly look upon him with this thing like you really want to touch him. It's personal, man. That's the feeling that we're gonna have in the kingdom, man. To look at this guy, like, fuck,
He's
man.
gonna have a lot worse than that.
Yeah, worse, man.
Just because he spread it so far and so wide. Hey, the Most High set him up. What was that?
Yeah.
Proverbs 16. You know, even the wicked for the day of destruction. The Most High actually created the day just for Esau. You know, to not, then they'd be wiped out almost to extinction. You know, Esau plagued the world and it spread throughout all the nations. That's a specific man that the Most High created just to do that. But it take the wisdom of the scriptures and it take the Holy Spirit to work with you to be able to see that, because he got that cunning ability to hide this from people too. So when we say this, they actually look at us crazy. A lot of people right now, they're fixing their keyboard. They're trying to find their keyboards just to type some bullshit. Y'all crazy. White man ain't never did nothing. This is the greatest land. Well, the Africans say that, and it's a Jake typing that because it's been blinded. You know, this whole wisdom really, as loud as we are, it's still blinded. It can't permeate they calcified pineal gland, man. They can't have it. So we gotta also come to a point where we accept, hey man, the Lord really dealing with us on a certain type of level, and that's through as humbly as we could put it, because the moment you get proud, you can get spit around and turned back around the other way. The exit, it's all type of exit doors in the temple. They constantly pulling through. So you pray that this wisdom stay with you. It's the Lord keeping you in this mindset, because he about to bring that destruction.
That's right. Let somebody get that Job. You gonna get that Job 9.
This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Somebody get that word hand in the blue though. It said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And show you that this devil ain't got no power.
Right.
Yahweh Shah gave this man the power to rule. You can also read that in Revelation, the 6th chapter. By the way of that red horse, somebody gave him that sword. Read that in Genesis, the 27th chapter. You got it?
And that's like Sirach 10.
Oh, is it? Yep. Oh yeah, the earth is in the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, man. So it was the Lord gave this devil the power. It was all for prophecy's sake, man. Evil had to be shown. Scripture talk about how this evil kingdom will be erected, how wickedness will be at its perfection. You got war and everything taking place. You know, we're gonna go back to that Job real quick, Doc.
Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
Yep.
If not, where and who is he?
So if somebody get that word in hand, so it says he covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? This nigga too. That's a feminine nigga, man.
This nigga the 250. Living keep trouble. Man, goddamn R&B.
Got size 13 high heels on this man.
Stupid ass nigga.
Right.
That's a production of Esau.
And that's part. That was part of it. That's the fingerprints of equal. A big thing. I bet you put that nigga on the scale. He's 268, 6'2",
Right.
and he's a big feminine guy, man. That's sick. Yeah, he got.
Hey, he was a big dude.
Big guy, crazy diet. That's why he all soft and shit.
Hey, but Esau love when Jake is known. Esau make Jake actors go in dresses and in drag. In order to get a role from Esau, you gotta go in drag. You know, all these dudes who getting big names, like a Diddy, and you know, the whole Diddy party thing, and then you got R. Kelly. All them dudes learned it from Esau by having to be how to be freaky, and you know what I'm saying? So
Ride bikes with no seats and shit, man.
So Esau, he the doctor that promotes this shit and tweak them up. So that's why it's a spirit. It's really wisdom for you to see a Jake and see how twisty he is, and know that's the thing, like you said, the fingerprint.
Yeah.
And the Edomite right there, all over that.
He's the source. Yeah, you got it.
Just going back to fingerprint of Esau, this 1 Corinthians 4 in verse 4, it says, in whom the power of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not.
Yeah, the power of this world. See, it's a certain standard that's set up according to the mind of Esau. See, that's what we seeing. We seeing what he's accepting and what he rejects by the way of his laws, his legislations, what he accepts and embraces, the decrees, the rhetoric. So this the power of this world, and that way it contributes to a nigga not getting, because they fall under the watch of Esau, under the shadow of this devil. They got the same mindset of this man. Nigga ain't got to actually have an American flag flying out his window. It's in his mind, by the way of his goals and aspirations. This place got to be here for that to happen, man. You know? Kind of finish it off real quick.
I can read verse 3.
Yeah.
It says, but if our gospel be hid,
Oh, that's what you had.
it is hid to them that are lost.
Yep, it is his to them that are lost. And we know what that means. That loss goes back to those that pretty much need to be put to death, man. But it's shown, that line is being drawn in the sand. It's when this word is presented and you can't get it. That shows when you fall in, man. That's why we just hope the Lord keep us, man. You know, you got it out.
God, it says, in whom the power of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not.
Yep, so the power of this world contributed to a nigga not getting it. Whether the NBA is a certain goal he want to get to the NFL. He want to have a big family and retire. That yeah. Like the Woods, niggas golfing, whatever to make it.
And accept the folly the way it is.
Yeah. They nigga being a what they call it, what's the new streamers?
Yeah.
Content creators.
Right, you done found the hobby.
Yeah, you doing YouTube videos, podcast. That's all Esau to keep you from coming into this truth, man. Talk about those waters, but you're gonna still thirst. You gotta go back and do another stream, or you gotta go and try to win another championship. You ain't gonna never be satisfied, you know.
Another membership.
Yeah, you gotta renew it. Platinum plan.
Now you can speak to him.
Yeah. That was it.
Now look, it's a little bit more. This says, read it again, in whom the power of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them.
So really, hey, the Lord set up Esau
Right.
as a way for you not to get it, man. That's why I said, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahweh should shine unto him. So Esau is a spiritual blocker,
That's it.
you know? Yeah. Yeah, he's that spiritual cover of light. He's blocking you from the true light, man. He on the black light.
You trying to block out the sun.
Yeah. This nigga literally is trying to block out the sun. So how much money you think he's doing spiritually? How corny this nigga is, man? You know? Yeah. You had something.
Yeah, this is Job 13 and verse 4. It says, but ye are forgers of lies.
Yep.
Ye are all physicians of no value.
See, and that's Esau. It said he's a forger. So going back to that hand again, he's shaping and molding lies, hypocrisies. Oh, he talks about how this town was built with blood and established by iniquity, man. What other scripture? What other nation matched perfectly with that scripture, man? The American, so-called white man, his way lines perfectly up with that, man. Yeah, everything about this nigga, his technology, really everything you plug in the wall is really military gear and shit.
Right.
Yeah, it's some type of weapon. Yeah, he just had to dial it back and shit, man.
Air fryer.
Yeah, and all them
All
microwave
that shit.
guns and shit, it just dial down the way you can cook your nuggets and
Yeah.
that's it, man.
Make it friendly.
That's it. All this shit is them weapons, man.
Yeah.
You know, that was it.
Like it's a forger.
Come on, yep.
Yeah, the word forger, Strong's age 2950. It says to smear, plaster over, stick, glue, to impute falsely.
Yeah.
That's that pitch.
Yeah.
You know, plaster over. He that touch a pitch shall be defiled with. He that have fellowship with what a proud man shall be likened unto him. You know?
Yeah.
And it says to stick on as a package.
And what was it said? What you said? Impute?
Yeah, to impute falsely.
See, impute false. That's what this nigga do, man. You know?
You got the CDC,
Yeah.
not the cure disease, the Center of Disease Control.
Yeah.
You know, where all of the diseases is housed since the bubonic plague and whatnot. You know, and then you got, you know, we can't even go into it, but you already know the whole thing that they'll cut the video for if you talk about that topic.
Yeah.
Everybody got their video cut before because you can't go into a certain topic to prove Esau is the devil because he wants you to have it inside your body. So he a sick man.
Esau getting to the point now, it's like he with Trump and these new executive orders that he's pushing or whatever, man, he's getting rid of a lot of, he's supposedly be getting rid of the FDA, the CDC. So where's your government regulation gonna come in? He's showing you that by him getting rid of it, it was not to be trusted. Yeah, it was never government regulated.
That's how Red 40 slipped by.
Is it?
Yeah,
And all these other countries, every other country, you got third world countries like we ain't accepting that. You got animal, all you gotta do is put it in front of an animal. You know?
Yeah, it's literally, you got dogs that don't eat McDonald's, man. Fucking fresh hot chicken nuggets.
Right.
And now it's like they offended. Like, how dare you?
Right.
You know what I mean?
They can smell the glue inside.
Yes, niggas, yeah. They can smell that shit.
Isaiah 25:7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the coming cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations.
So this is where we at. The Lord is about to destroy this devil. So what's the beginning stages of it is him being exposed, man.
Right.
Him being uncovered and revealed. Going back to Cain, this nigga was driven to not be found out. You know, lest he be slain. So this nigga know he pretty much the wanted posters everywhere, man. And that's why he's coming under the banner of the Swedish, the Russians, and Americans. You an Edomite.
Yeah.
So-called white men are the Edomites. You know, and yeah, man, yeah. He's an Edomite. Yeah, that's an Edomite right there. But the Edomites are the so-called white people, man, today, man. You know? And so it's the time for this man's judgment. Out of all this time, the wicked was some guy underground. You had to wait till you die. No, it's this man that's pushing these different laws and legislations that's making pork readily available. That somehow revived fucking Red Lobster. You know, like goddamn, just everything that see wickedness. It's this man.
I got something.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Psalms chapter.
Lucky somebody put that covering,
Yeah.
cast it over all these people. Somebody put that.
Yeah. Yeah, so if he would just hid himself, it would have been easy to find. He had to hide everybody. That's why you got terms such as Africans and shit. To try to cover he got to cover all his tracks, man. But Yahweh Shema Shai, man, the light is on the earth, man. What you got, bro?
God, Psalms chapter 37 and verse 35. I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree. Man, you know, the wicked in great power. That's why right now all the things are out of place. You know, and you also what it said, spreading himself like a green bay tree. That's that tree blocking the light to you,
Right.
You know, they can't get this understanding because of Esau, man. You know, you feed them all this like you know, feed them pork, put it in a totally different name.
Right.
You know, you don't even know you eating this shit until you call this shit out, man.
It's like over 30 names.
Yeah, nigga have crazy.
Yeah.
And then you gotta be your own, because even that nigga base, he'll cook some bacon in the pot and just use the grease from the bacon. You know?
It's a scientific name for pork liver. And it's in your, you know? It's in your 80s. It's a scientific name though. You gotta actually have a phone ready.
Yeah.
If I may, that's why I say America's called the valley of the shadow of death, and even place of darkness. Once it's dark, you can do whatever you want to somebody, and they don't even know who did it. You can go slap somebody and do anything to them and run it back, and you can turn the light on. And you help him look, you know, it was you. That's what Esau did in the spirit, man. He took our nationality, and instead of having the whole world hate him, he tried to make the whole world hate us. But like he said, brother mentioned earlier, that Jeremiah 50 is coming to pass. Now the nations are mad. You know, the nations have drunk of their wine. Now the nations are angry, man, because the light is turned on.
It's sobering up.
You had something, Doc? You got it, Doc.
Psalm 7, 15 and 16. He made a pit and digged it, and is falling into the ditch which he made.
And that's Esau, because that ditch he's digging is this new world order, man. Trying to bring forth that perpetual oppression by the way of these digital shackles. Implement that mark. But not knowing that that play is going to backfire and you're going to be the first crops of slavery, man. All this shit you did on earth, and you're going to be reduced to digging graves, and that's for these elites. You know, you're going to be digging graves, planting flags.
Grave
Pit. Yeah, that's nigga gonna be building his home and and having graves and shit, planting flags. You got it.
His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down on his own plate.
So, and that's what we see. This process is taking place now by the way of this message going forth. You know, this message that's going forth is troubling this man. But ultimately, it's going to actually build up that mischief, and that the violence is going to be by the way of that destruction, man.
Right.
And it said upon his own plate, beginning with the top.
Right.
That's why going back, they dealing with the judgment now. They dealing with it mentally. By the way of this message, like that, how the hell they able to find out who they are, who we are, you know, these things, you know? So you got it up.
Hey, this is Isaiah 47. I'm gonna start from the top. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon."
And that's a commandment, man. See, that's not a suggestion, and we actually seeing this commandment play out. The Lord is actually bringing down Babylon the Great. The very structure, the very pillars that uphold this place is being broken by the way of, you had the retail apocalypse, you got the restaurant apocalypse, you know. These, yeah, you got the prophets. It talks about how the prophets will hew you down. So this place is being broken down, man. You know, on all levels.
Infrastructure.
I would say you look at the buildings, from the way the buildings are being corroded to the minds of the people. On all levels, everything is being broken down. Yeah.
The book of James 5, it say gold is cankered, moth eaten.
Moth eaten, yeah,
so
that's
even
it.
their money is being defiled. They're
Right.
scrambling for gold now. That's why you see all them Hamites going crazy, because Esau basically like, yo, I gotta get out of this money. You know, they're searching for gold, they're searching for wealth because everything's being depleted. And really the greed coming from the top, elite. You know, they pulling all the strings right now rapidly because they sure. We got the prophets got their name in our mouths constantly, consistently, man. Talking about Esau every week. So you know the scriptures tell you that the time is short. They know that they know that their time is short. So they come to a point where they actually know, like, we ain't got long.
Right.
We ain't got long now. We gotta search out the stars. Search the star program, you know, search out the stars.
Yeah,
search
we gotta see.
water.
We gotta find an outlet. Whether match the heavens or the depths of the earth, blow up the moon or the sun, some.
Mars, something.
Yeah, some gotta have. They gotta go to there. That's why the SpaceX.
Get our spaceship ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, hold on. Finish it off, Bob.
All right, it says, O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground. There is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
And this is what we at today, man.
Okay.
And it said there is no more throne. Show you this is what it's all about. Power, man. See, this devil's about to be moved out the way, man. See, everybody ain't just gonna die and go to heaven. It's about to be a system set up on the planet Earth. This wicked shit, everything we see on all this shit about to be moved, bus stations, just everything that you see, man, it's about to be moved out the way for righteousness to be established on the earth. The works thereof shall be burnt. So even these thoughts, you got lacrosse. That's not going to be in the kingdom of heaven. You know about this, this sport lacrosse. You watch ESPN. That's not going to be in the kingdom, man. Yeah.
It's gonna be an updated version.
Yeah, we're going to have Leviathan balls. Yeah, we're going to have Leviathan playing with Edom's.
That's it.
We want to have our games as well. Other games, gladiator games. We're going to have our pastimes as well, man. Yeah, it's going to be after the Sabbath.
After the Sabbath special.
Everybody come to the Coliseum. Hell, giving you your godliness. Everybody get ready for the show, man. Yeah. Everybody put samples out. You put your lights down.
Take it over. Versus Moab.
That's a match right now.
Book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 3 in the NLT. It says, don't be fooled by what they say, for that day will not come until there is a great rebellion against the Most High, and the man of lawlessness is revealed.
So it said it's a certain process that have to take place before the return of our Lord Yahweh Shai. That's that day that shall not come. Except these things take place first. It said pretty much that great rebellion, which was that falling away. We fell away, and now we in that restoration part. And also it said that man of sin being revealed. That go hand in hand, man.
That's beautiful.
That gotta happen. Esau, he's a part of end time prophecy. Isaiah 63 tell you that. Who Yahweh Shai finna come beat up? Yeah, I mean. Blood. Who is this to come from Boston? Somebody gotta play that part, man. You know? So that day is we know we now in that time because he's being revealed, he's being exposed for who we are.
Go back to 1965. Jake wasn't out here like the Edomite is gonna.
Right.
It was no thing, man. That was your parents was alive during that time.
Yeah.
So they went through their whole your grandparents went through their whole life not knowing the Edomite from a hole in the wall, man.
Yep.
See, but now it's you got 13-year-olds, 12-year-olds, you got brothers, seeds, the 5-year-olds that know they Israelite.
then, just as you mentioned, Edom, like the book of Obadiah, that wasn't unlocked yet.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like nobody, that was just a,
Right. Mystery book.
yeah.
How did this get in there?
Like,
Some people probably sit around and say, wait a minute.
how that is,
That's
Right.
it. That's
Pastor ain't never opened
that's
it.
in the Bible? Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that's the spirit of the Lord though, man. Cause
They
that's
talk
that
about
time.
daddy dying.
Yeah. And then you put it up, it's like, oh shit. Man, that's the Old Testament. No, man. That's prophecy, man.
I got some real
Come
quick.
on, you got it.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1 and
I
verse
was that
7.
spirit. I was thinking about that too. Yeah.
It says, for the spirit of the Lord filleth the world,
Yep.
and that which containeth all things have knowledge of the voice.
Yep. And if I may, I believe you brought that earlier, that Habakkuk, that knowledge of the glory of the Lord shall cover the world like the waters cover the sea, man. So this what you saying. You got it.
It says, therefore, he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid.
So yeah, so as this word is on the planet Earth, that light, things are now, you see things for what they are. The book's open, so the light is on. The wicked is now being exposed, man.
That's it. Right.
He that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid. Show you that this nigga in power too. Because he got the power to speak.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
He got the power to speak, so this to show you that this nigga's in power.
Proud every time he speak. He can't help it.
Yep.
That little horn.
That's it.
Right.
Exactly.
Every time he speak, he boasts against the Most High. You know,
Right.
as if the Most High don't exist when he speak. Why is that? How you not? How you know? The fool has said in his heart that there is no God.
Exactly.
It says, therefore, he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid. Neither shall vengeance, when it punisheth, pass by him.
See? So that show you we in the time of vengeance too, man. Because guess what? That's who the Lord is coming to get. That's why he's being exposed. That's why he's being found out. Going back to Cain. See, Cain didn't thought he got away, man. You didn't get away.
He really did.
This nigga really thought he was going to drive
He went
in.
down to the land of Cain.
You got that murder charge is pursuing you, man. Nigga got a murder one. Murder one, man. That's it.
Prototype. Prototype. You think you getting away?
Yeah. So it said, neither shall vengeance is going to pass by him because that's who is for, man. You know, that's why we in that time when he's being exposed. So matter of fact, you go back.
I got a little bit more.
Oh, come
It says, for inquisition
That's it. Yup.
shall be made into the counsels of the ungodly.
So we the spiritual detectives.
Right.
You questioning everything. You hit all corners of the room. You don't leave no stone
Got the
unturned.
blue light
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, you cut. You making sure you want to see you destined.
Right.
See where the prince at.
Right.
You taking things back to the lab. That's what we do. We research. You looking up the Roman emperors.
Yeah.
That's what we going. That's us.
Scriptures bid us to
Yeah,
do that.
we thoroughly going through this, man.
Right.
So that is that guy.
Yeah.
Hey, if I may add to Salakia, that's by even Idumea.
Yeah.
We was talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
That word Idumea, that's the Greek word for Edom. But what is that doing in the book of Isaiah?
Right.
Yeah. So if you got that spiritual connotation, you should be like, yeah, you know, who else Idumea? Who else Edom? Yeah. That's a clue.
Hey, brother, you just put another stack of what's the word?
Yellow photos.
I got the number, not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so real quick, you got
Isaiah 29:15.
That's it.
Oh,
That's cool.
That's weird.
Big
I'm
word.
sorry.
It says, woe to them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us?
See, that's it. You got it.
It says, and who knoweth us?
And who knows? See, we know you the Edomites, man.
Yeah.
We know it was the Edomites
Cast
that's
out the bag.
yeah. This nigga is the one that's doing all this, man. Everything these summit means,
Yeah.
we know what it's about now, man. We could just go to
We
Wisdom
ain't
of
gotta
Solomon,
keep the 10.
the second chapter, and the Lord gave us a summary of what you talk about, man. You know? God. Yeah.
It says, for inquisition shall be made into the counsels of the ungodly, and the sound of his words shall come unto the Lord for the manifestation of his wicked deeds.
See, so yeah, thoroughly went through this devil and saw that, hey, Lord, this is the devil, man.
Right.
Look at everything he's doing, from the law, as we mentioned, the laws, the legislation, the rhetoric, just everything he does to the earth, just with these cars and shit, this the technology, everything he do, it hurts life, man. You know? So he got to be moved out the way. You got it out.
This going into that, the brother was going into that Inquisition. Because if you go into Inquisition, it's a deep search. It's a research. It's like, it's like the brother was going into, like, you find in the Idumea and Isaiah. That's like a detective. There's many parts to bringing this guy down. You got your judge, you got your lawyer, you got your detective, you got your cop, you got your crime, you got your
You got the CSI.
yeah.
Blood splatter.
So if the Lord has a team. The Lord has a team.
You got that one dude
See
with
what?
the
Yeah.
A lot of blood.
And this is the team that the Lord assembled against Esau. But then this is the evidence that Esau provided for the Lord for all of these individuals to be able to do their job. It was evidence left somewhere. All right.
And that, if I may, that's how drill rappers is.
Right.
Nigga might get away scot-free. Then he go put in the rap box, and I got this nigga on 67. That's all he needs.
It has to be judgment against a wicked deed.
It's usable in court.
Yeah. His own rap box got some Esau, his pride.
Yeah.
He got memorabilia. He got artifacts. I mean, what you call it? Souvenirs. Postcards, souvenirs of Gator bait and certain things. Nigger ball. Nigga, you did it, nigga.
We wasn't done to see this, but he told us, Obadiah 1:6, how are the things of Esau searched out?
Hey, if I may, he says, how are the things Esau searched out? The Holy Spirit. I think the brother just read it earlier in that 2 Thessalonians.
Right.
How things is going to be revealed. And there was one perfect example to show you where we at the biblical timeline. Now, part of that biblical timeline is when Edom get exposed and get revealed, we get close to that end, man. You know, you got it.
It says, how are the things of Esau searched out?
Right.
How are his hid things sought up?
I was saying, the nigga, he hid it.
Yeah.
He put it in the ground somewhere.
A capsule.
Yeah,
Let's go back and look.
and that's even with a capsule that was meant to open on a certain date.
Right.
So that's what this nigga, he didn't think about it. He put in the ground all this evidence.
Yeah.
Just so the Lord can have the spirit of the prophet, the spirit of the prophet to dig it up, man. It was meant for this time for it to be exposed, man. That's why now, for an example, you got the tyrant Cristobal Colon. Out of all these years, Christopher Colon, you nigga grilling that day. Nah.
Right.
Nobody don't want no parts in it. They found out this nigga is that damn tyrant that he is, man.
I got a literature class. The teacher just put up, the professor put up on the board, who else, basically, who likes Christopher Columbus after reading this excerpt?
Yeah.
We read the excerpt. One Edomite, Esau being Esau, he had to be the antagonist, but everybody they don't like him. But if you'd have took that poll 15 years ago, everybody would have said he was a great guy. He had, you know, he did what he did with the so-called Indians. But now the truth is being revealed. Nobody likes this guy.
Yeah.
So what are we celebrating here?
So why I took this long?
Yeah,
You
why
knew this nigga like that since 1561.
Yeah.
But now, 2020, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want to say something now.
Now we know he can send us with a thief.
No, yeah, that's it.
Hey, it's a spirit because Trump came in talking about he just signed something. I don't know if y'all ever seen it. Talking about how he gonna expose the MLK file, the JFK file, and who else?
RFK.
And MLK, yeah.
So any day now,
There's
you
nothing
know,
secret.
you know what I mean? The secrets is being revealed, declassification. Also, the Epstein file, the highly awaited Epstein file, because you want to know about your favorite celebrity who done been to Epstein Islands. So, yeah.
It's the usual. You already know who's sitting. It's the usual.
And if I may add to the Epstein Island, brothers mentioned earlier about Caligula, showing this Roman Empire all over again. Where they get that from? These little freak offs and things like that. This ain't nothing new. Showing that's another sign that showing the Roman Empire all over again.
Right.
You know?
Saturnalia.
Yeah,
That's when
Saturnalia.
you get December 25th was also Saturnalia, a day in which Romans would have orgies in the streets, man.
Yeah.
You don't know these people like the prophets know them, man. You don't know these people, man. You don't know them. You don't know your neighbor Tom. You don't really know him like that. You don't know Nick like that. You don't know what's his name. I'm trying to think of a damn. Christopher? No, that's too low.
I say Jeffrey or some shit.
Yeah. You don't know Ethan, man. You don't know Colt.
Or Keith.
Watch Colt.
That was it. Matter of fact, we could go back to that Thessalonians. Go back to verse 3 and then we'll jump down that first section.
The book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 3. Don't be fooled by what they say, for that day will not come until there is a great rebellion against the Most High, and the man of lawlessness is revealed.
See, that lawless guy is who? Edom, man. Matter of fact, somebody get the prayer of Azariah. Verse 9. Going back to that lawless. Because that's who the Lord, he gave us to a lawless man, man. That's what we mentioned, the certain things this man have done to us. The things he do to animals. Ain't no limit to this nigga, man.
What he say about the Most High?
Yeah. He's lawless, man.
Yeah. Right. They go hard on if you ever clicked on YouTube Live, they go hard on about the Bible is just a, you know?
Yeah.
Hard about that. It's a mythical book. Like they going hard now. Edomite.
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
Come
It's the book on prayer of Azariah. I'm gonna start at verse 9. It says, "And thou didst deliver us into the hands of lawless enemies."
See? So that's why this American captivity, man, it's been the worst one, man. You got it.
It says, "Most hateful forsakers of the Most High."
See? And it's shown, by the way, his laws, his legislations, as I mentioned, the things that he accepts, the things that he rejects. He's a hateful forsaker of the Most High. This nigga, he'll look down upon you for having more than one woman. But you got a good job. You celebrated you a homo, man. That's sick. Yeah, you got a boyfriend.
Right.
But you got a harem. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can be pansexual. You can have a boyfriend and a girlfriend. But he can't have two wives.
Yeah, man.
Right, that's right. That's sick, man.
But these are the things that's accepted in this society under the watch of the so-called white man. You got it, huh?
It says, "Into an unjust king, and the most wicked in all the world."
And the most wicked, that's who Esau Edom, man. The so-called white man. He's the most wicked. This is that sick guy.
Hey, that's why you got
See, he did that.
Hey, man.
Somebody called.
He ain't mad.
Security.
You know that ain't Jake, man. He ain't mad when he wake up.
I got to call it. I don't know what I call it.
Man.
Rescue. So I don't know what they call
Second Thessalonians 2 and verse 3, the NLT. Don't be fooled by what they say, for that day will not come until there's a great rebellion against the Most High, and the man of lawlessness is revealed, the one who brings destruction.
See, Esau Edom. He's the one that brings destruction. That's why destruction is being brought to him. You got it?
He will exalt himself and defy everything that people call God and every object of worship. He will even sit in the temple of the Most High, claiming that he himself is the Most High.
So that's what this nigga do, man. Whether he's saying, by the way, his philosophies to try to override what the Lord said, you know, or even if you go into this realm of being a Christian, he look like you. Either way, the dice fell in your favor. You didn't crap out.
Man, they also got Greek, Roman gods. So, you know, they're talking about Jupiter, this, Mars, that. Where'd that come from? That's all your creations, Esau, man. You plagued the world with that nonsense, man. Along with the other heathens. It just show you that they have nothing to do with the scriptures, man. You know, they like it's called pantheism, which means all, you know, multiple, many gods. So they got a god for the trees, just like the Hamites. They no different. They basically they stole that from the Hamites, if you will. The Hamites got their multiple gods and whatnot.
Yeah, they embrace a lot of that Hamitic, like especially the nasty stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They really into that shit.
Hamites, the Egyptians mastered the art of having sex with alligators.
Oh, yeah.
So you see Esau playing off of that right now.
They mastered it.
Oh yeah.
You know how many Delphs came trying to pop an alligator? You gotta strap it down.
Well, you got Edomite women that have relations with dolphins.
Right.
And open relations, like I'll tell the world.
Yeah.
This is me and my dolphin, and they go in and they hop in the water with their bodysuit on, and they, you know what I mean? This is a sick place, bro.
Yeah.
The bottom of the statue that'll hold all the abominations. So it will be more intensified at the end, man.
Right.
I got some real
Come
good.
on, you got one.
Job chapter 18 and verse 5. Yeah, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. Meaning this nigga is not going to have his preeminence on the planet Earth. His legislation that he's sending forth is going to be cut away, man. You know? And it started by this damn devil being revealed. You know? You got to know who the wicked is so you can goddamn counteract what he's doing.
Right.
You don't know where the damn wicked mix is coming from. How you going to counteract it, man? You know? So as the brothers are going into, this damn devil is being revealed, man. On all facets. You know?
Book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8.
You can say that here.
It says, then the man of lawlessness will be revealed.
See, the man of lawlessness will be revealed, man. That's Cain. Or Edom. Or in modern terms, the so-called white man.
That's it.
You know? And it's the Edomites. They go back to Edom, because a nigga, he's so shallow, and it's just this. All white people, no, man, it's the Edomites. Now you got some takes that look like you, but that's the standard. That mark, that lack of pigment.
There's an indicator.
That's the indicator, man. You know? E.
That's it.
The mark, yeah, that's it.
The indicator is the proper word for it, because a Jake that lacks melanin, even though you are Israelite, you lack melanin, that's still the Lord's judgment against you. For you not to be here. I see so many Jakes that they want to be a part with us, but we ain't fucking with them because you lack the melanation. I see you like what I like, but you will never be able to be this, you being outside of the congregation, so to speak. You see how the Lord will judge you? So that the color is just an indicator, man. An indicator of judgment or the wicked.
And then why you in the spirit, it says in the 8th chapter, the 8th spirit dealt with the our spirit.
Yeah.
And we are the children of the Most High. Because again, you can look upon the flesh, you know, the guy might be married, but he might buzz a 16.
Yeah.
You know, and you blow him back about that.
Now you sitting there looking stupid.
Yeah, that's it.
Go ahead and get in the dance competition with Justin Timberlake. And you gonna embarrass your ass. Because,
Right.
But that's just why the Lord said the wheat and the tares grow together. Don't cut them down, because the wheat and the tares two different let's say plants that grow. When they grow, starting young, they look just alike. You can't differentiate between each other. But by the time they actually fully form, then you know. That's the only time you know. So you know that judgment really ain't left. It's according to the scripture, it's left up to the angels.
Yeah.
You know. So you do got brothers that look like so-called white men in the camps amongst Great Millstone, and it's really Great Millstone be the only
ones that really do.
The only ones, man.
Cause even you had the other counts and shit, they had so-called guy that look like an Edomite, and man put his foot on him and shit. That could be a Jake, cause they humble and shit, man.
It definitely.
You gotta consider that.
That's what I'm
Edomite
talking
gonna.
about.
You gotta think. The Edomite is preparing to fight Yahweh, man. You don't really. You think you need to go just bow down to a count, man?
Yeah, so you gotta go to work on
Yeah, you gotta go to work. You gotta clock in too. You gonna bow down,
yeah, you probably a lot of them Edomites, you probably work for them.
yeah. And he gonna bow down, and you know, man. It could be Jake's.
Yeah.
We don't just set out to say this, you know, because a nigga so shallow, man.
You
Because
gonna
he'll
get
think all black people too.
Right.
That come with that.
Yeah.
If it's all white people, then they got to be all black people too. You know what I mean?
some say no Puerto Ricans, no Latinos.
Yeah.
Some say that.
Yeah. You got it out.
Yeah, cut. Back you up. 1 Corinthians 4 and 5. It says, therefore, judge nothing before the time until the Lord come.
That's right.
Who both will bring to light the hidden things of darkness,
See it?
who will make manifest the counsels of the hearts. And then shall every man have praise in the Most High.
So yeah, everything gonna play out, man. He's gonna run his course. Yeah. And you'll know you'll see who Jake, man. You know what a Jake is, man. And it's really you got this plug in with the spiritual power. You reading spirit. You know what Jake, man.
Spirit girl.
I'm trying to find some real quick.
I got one for you.
You got it. Huh?
This is 1 Samuel 16 and 7. But Yahweh Shai said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature,
All right.
because I have refused him. For the
So the Lord telling us don't look on the outward man, man. And somebody give me Sirach 11 and 2. Don't look on the outward man. You got it out.
cut. It says, because I have refused him. For the Lord Yahweh Shai seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord Yahweh Shai looketh on the heart.
Yeah, so don't look because the nigga dark skinned. No, we look at the spirit, man. We look on the heart, man.
The majority of the tribes,
Yeah.
majority of the tribes just might got light skin. Look at the sign. Look at the sign close. You gonna see.
Every Jake ain't gonna be soft, ain't gonna have that sauce to him, you know. Some Jake gonna be somewhat bland, you know.
They might be fired with the pen. They might be fired with the you know, creating shit.
Shit, yeah, I was just
Yeah,
saying.
Jake gonna be, it's gonna be assault. You gonna see it.
He thrived in the tech field.
Right.
He came up with a new computer chip or something. That, you know, Jake, you know.
The elite when it
Well,
comes to
it shows you how
architect.
carnal Jake is. A lot of Jakes in Israel are because, oh, he ain't the Jake. He can't dance. He don't like rap music. Well, some Jakes like country music, motherfucker.
See, they taking that over now.
Yeah.
Jake taking over country music. You see that?
Yeah,
But
Jake-
who we got this
They
around?
really,
Yeah, I got that.
they really started that.
Yeah.
You got it. If they're going back to their country music, with that boy Toby McGuire, like
Yeah.
you listen to a lot of them boys, even a lot of women, they even shape like black women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This Sirach 11 and 2, it say commend not a man for his beauty.
And that's what you niggas do because he black. Come here, brother. You got it out.
It says no, neither a poor man for his outward appearance.
See, neither a whore man for his outward appearance, so to show you that we got to go by the spirit. But we know, man, who the Edomites are. Going back to that indicator, the so-called white men are the Edomites. And I said, you got a few cases here and there. That, you know, you got Jakes that look like so-called white people. But the Edomites are the so-called white people.
If I may,
Yeah.
you gonna know them by their fruits.
That's right.
Man, the shit that they done push forth in the planet Earth, no, they the fucking wicked, man.
Right.
If not, where and who is he?
Who is he?
Come on, man.
I got some real quick.
Come on, now.
That's a lot. This Sirach 2, this Sirach 12 and verse 16. No, verse 17. It says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. And that's why it says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. Because wherever death and wickedness is, it's a trail always go back into Esau. Yeah, like a Smith and Wesson. That ain't just the type of gun, that's an actual person who made that. You know?
AK is named after Russia.
Yeah, an AK.
His actual name. His initials AK.
I'm reading again. This is Sirach 12, verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first.
So all this adversity that Jake is finna run into in these coming days, who's gonna be your knight in shining armor there on the scene to help to give you lend you a helping hand? It's gonna be Esau. It ain't gonna be Jake. It's gonna be Esau. Continue.
God, it says, and though he pretend to help thee,
Come on, I got you, brother. Come on. Hey, I got room on this boat.
well, yet shall he undermine thee.
Yeah, he got a trap waiting for your ass. Get him. That's how Esau gonna play it in there, Jake.
Born out of chaos.
That's Lieutenant Hunter.
Look what happened down there in Katrina, man. Esau was the first one. He got the big dually truck. He had everything. He had the end all be all. When you look at doomsday prep or an individual that's ready for the worst, it's always Esau. That's why Jake always looked for Esau to be the answer to calamity, man. Because Esau's a scary bastard, to be honest, man.
So you never say that nigga, when they started this shit.
Right.
See how he set it up? He set the trap. Installed well. When shit happen, you got it. You ain't got no choice but to go to this nigga.
Yeah.
He got
Bitch ass. Like just like these modern day cars and shit. You can't go and just change your own oil now.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the dealership.
Yes, right there.
Yeah, I mean. You
Snares.
gotta, yeah.
Yeah, gotta back you up. Yeah, Psalm 119 and 110. Yep, it says, "We can have ladies snap from me, yet I err not from thy precepts."
See, yeah, because this is what's going to keep us, man. This truth, man. This is what's going to combat this devil. Having this word, man. This that big, this that shield, that armor, man.
You gotta love it, man.
Right.
You gotta actively love this work. Isn't wisdom knowing like a woman? You gotta love it. And won't that woman leave you if you ain't treating her right, or so to speak? A good woman. I ain't talking about these hoes. A good woman will leave your ass if you ain't treating her right, man. You know. So that's how you deal with this truth, bro. Because it really inspires you. It inspires hope. It lets you know the way. It helps you with the path. It lights up the path before you get there. You see, so much wisdom impacted in these scriptures that now resonates with brothers, and we appreciate and value it, man. So we ain't like them people that take Sophia and kick it down the road, you know, and pass her up, man. This wisdom is above. It's above the rest of whatever Esau got, and that's why. If I may, you know, the scriptures talk about taking a covering that's not in him. That's what the turning away was. Esau just laid these snares in forms of philosophies and things that you could believe in that had nothing to do with your soul being delivered on judgment day. They just all traps for you to stay ensnared. And once you ensnared, that's how a snare works. It stick you. You can't go nowhere now. You stuck.
If I may, they're going to them with the thorns, the cares of this world.
Right.
And they say you choke, so you had to be entangled in it. You know?
Entangled now back in the affairs of the world.
Book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 8 in the NLT. Then the man of lawlessness will be revealed, but the Lord Yahweh Shai will kill him with the breath of his mouth.
And this is it says that right here, man. Lord, he'll kill. Threats, man. That's where it's at.
You can feel the Edomite spirit when they walk by like this. They always feel threatened when they come around. You know? We could be going into the birds and the nature of the animals. Esau still feels a threat because he getting exposed. The truth kills him, man. Esau's whole aura is wrapped around lies. So the only thing that gonna kill a lie is the truth, man.
Right.
And you ever hit a liar with the truth? They look all type of crazy, man.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
really, do you think they about to spontaneously combust? They liable to pull out a thing.
They might lunch at you now. They liable to come choke you and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's really a reaction of a liar.
Right.
And you hit him with the truth, he just nigga, yeah. How dare you tell the truth?
Right.
Told on me.
Yeah.
It took me years to lay this snare.
Matter of fact, get Isaiah 44 and start at 20. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Because that's what happened.
That's it.
You in a compromising position.
How dare you?
You gotta go, you know what I mean?
No, because he ain't got what they say. When you ain't got nothing left to lose, you lose it.
Right.
So Edomite that's fully exposed. Oh,
That's
you got to
dangerous
put him on the
Yes.
on that list, man. The red list. You got to watch it.
That's like a wounded beast. A big, he got a little bit of love. He couldn't put his all into this last little swing, man. Read that real quick. Yeah, start at 24.
Isaiah 44 and 24. Thus saith the Lord, thy Redeemer,
and he that formed thee from the womb. I am the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai that maketh all things. And stretched forth the heavens alone, and spread abroad the earth by myself.
So these are mighty acts. The Lord is boasting in his work. You know, he created everything, the heavens, the earth, and everything within it. You got it.
Yep. 25. That frustrateth the tokens of the liars.
So that's a powerful act as well. It said that frustrated the tokens of the liars. So how do you frustrate a liar? Tell the truth. And what happens when you frustrate? You get antsy, man. Now you want to do something.
Yeah.
So that's what's going to take place. This man's being so frustrated. Now he's setting these laws up to where he can justify coming at you, man.
That's it.
You know? You got it.
And the Bible.
Yeah.
That's what I mean, the Bible.
Yeah.
The Bible did to you.
It's being read, it's being brought out properly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's being brought out.
No more public speaking.
Yeah. All these things to combat this, what's coming out, man.
Oh, they want to, they now got a law. You know what's going on today. They just got all
Hey, fantastic forward.
That's shit. Them niggas been in jail since 2011, man.
that song was hitting.
He went in playing this shit.
Fantastic forward.
Nigga got arrested, that song was on. They couldn't stop till that shit came out. Repeat that again.
Yep. Isaiah 44:25. That frustrateth the tokens of the liars, and make of the diviners mad. That turn a wise man backward and make up their knowledge foolish.
So that's what we seeing, man. The Lord is stopping this devil all every outlet this devil think he got. The Lord is blocking it, man.
Yeah.
But that's going back to the point of him being frustrated that you telling the truth, bring forth that frustration. And him being so frustrated, he's going to openly just lunge at you, man. You know? That's what he's going to do.
You attack the very first thing, the first
I got one.
Oh, you got it, bro.
Yep, verse 26. That confirmeth the word of his servant and performeth the counsel of his message.
See, you gonna know who the true prophets is, man. Come on, come on. So it said he confirmed the word of his servants, man. Oh, it talks about that how the Lord let none of Sandy's words fall to the ground. So that's why you seeing that the prophecy of the mark that's growing, man. That continue to grow and become more clear and obvious of what it is, man. You know.
My word shall go out, boy.
Right. That was it on that out. All right, let's get smart real quick.
This is Job 15:21.
That's
A
it.
dreadful sound is in his ear.
And that's the truth. Going back, you telling all these lies. And that truth, that first lie you told, you said, no, you was actually in the field when you killed Abel. You know what I mean?
It's a spirit too. You know, Apostle Hart asked this question, like, it was before I was even in the camp. I was just watching at that time. And he asked a question to the audience. He asked brothers, what would happen if every Jake knew who Esau was, like according to the scripture? What do you think would happen? You know, and like the spirit that happened against Frank. Basically, Jake would take off on his.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If every Jake on this sign knew exactly Esau for who the Most High created him to be, Jake would take off. So basically, prophecy, the Lord worked it out so that every Jake don't know, so that Jake don't just go at his ass. Because it just be a non-stop war right now between, you know, no matter if you had a 9 to 5, you be at war with Esau. If you knew, you know, showing you that that gross darkness or that hidden, that hiding of who Esau is. That's the only thing really preserving his ass, and he walk in that. You know, that's the kind of pride. That's the only reason they able to walk up and down the street, man. And that's starting to get intense. Even that walk from this corner to that corner is intense for Edomite these days. They don't know.
And you know, you got the entire white guilt and
Yes.
these things. Esau was on an emotional roller coaster, man. You had to try to bring it back and.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay to be white.
Yeah.
That's a term.
It's okay to be an Edomite.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
That's what they need to
Yeah,
say.
it's okay to be an Edomite. They finna take the Edomite pride back. Because this nigga been on an emotional roller coaster, man.
My phone.
Put that phone in here, right?
Back to Job 15 and 21. From the top it says, a dreadful sound is in his ears. In prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him.
See, it said the dreadful sound in his ears, so that's concerning this truth, man. That's that dreadful sound. That's that screech. The nails on the chalkboard. That's what's in his ears, man. Tell him that he's gonna. First, we know who you are, the Edomites.
Yeah.
And your fate, man. You're gonna go down.
Right.
You're gonna be captives. And then, as in all them years you try to cut us off, you're ultimately gonna be cut off. Stay on that?
I got some.
All right. You got it.
The book of Job 20 and 27. Yep. The heaven shall reveal his iniquity.
See? And that's what you said, man. This is part of it right here. He's being revealed, you got it.
Yep. It says, and the earth shall rise up against him.
And everything, really, life itself is against evil. But you see it by way of these other nations, and hey, even the animal attacks. You got somehow otters make the news concerning attack. That's the earth coming against this. Yeah, the whales attacking these yachts. You know. So everything is against Edom, man.
Birds be yup. And a lot of the we don't even know about. What was that dude that got mauled by the bear not too long ago? Because Esau loved to be in a cave. He liked to be in that nature scene. But that's where them animals really. When animals attack is a thing mainly because of Edom.
Right.
But you know, the Heavenly Father got them stored just for judgment purposes anyway. But as a brother just mentioned, you even got the you know, the sun, the whole, you know, we went into that early. Just the lack of pigmentation dealing with your skin. So the sun is adverse, and you know that's something that everybody know about that. But it just so happens that it's really Esau. Esau is the one that get that. What's it called? Melanoma. You know, you're going with dealing with the cancer. And when you look at sunblock, that's dope. You know, the whole thing about melanin is dope too. Because when you look at sunblock,
that's exactly.
it's basically putting melanin on your skin. When you use a UV camera, you can see they look black. Edomite to the sun look black when you put on sunblock. So basically, all that iconoclasm for what? What were you trying to prove?
And them niggas sell melanin by the grams. Shit, so many. It's like 300 a gram. You know what I mean?
It's the most expensive mineral on earth.
Yeah.
It's rare.
So niggas packaging and selling. Niggas get a 3.5 of melanin, man. It costs them $1,200.
Right.
Crazy, man.
They got on something.
Hey, even sunglasses. That basically, right? What is that? That shades. That's basically melanin for your eyes.
The blue eyes and shit. That's that's
right.
That's
No, matter of fact, it's a syndrome called melanin something retinitis. You know your retina got the color in. That's what the retina. And so when your blue eyes is a lack of, you would think it's just good. That's a nice color, but it's a lack of pigmentation. Your eye is supposed to be dark because it's like a camera. The whole thing is supposed to filter the light. The camera works by stopping the light from coming in. Light ain't supposed to be hitting everything. It's supposed to go through certain channels. And even with a camera, it's called the ISO, I think, or an aperture. How wide the thing, light. The design of a camera came directly from your eyes. That's why your pupils grow smaller and larger based upon how much eye. If you in the dark, you got them wide pupils. Your eyes do that naturally. You ain't gotta do it. If your eyes don't do that, you blind out here. And so when they don't have pigmentation in their irises, right, or their retinas, it basically sending too much light in there, and they can go blind like that. It's a real thing. Sometimes you see people with that pink even. And Esau got really the lack of pigmentation really draw pink. You know?
Esau lacking everything.
Yeah.
The hair.
He cursed for it.
Nigga got
He lack his spirit.
blonde hair and shit, everything.
He lack his spirit at this point. That's why he needs Jake. He needs the validation of Jake to validate. He needs the spirit of Jake to validate every movement at this point. I got a quick one for you. This is Proverbs 18, 14. The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmities. And we know that Esau is the basis of, he's the base man on the planet Earth. It says the spirit of a man. When he came over here as Cristobal Colon, and you know they came over here as the Spaniard, there was a particular spirit in the earth. And that spirit that was in the earth at the time was, hey, this is your time, Esau. This is your time to actually take center stage, to kick Jake's ass. That's why he came with manifest destiny. He had a particular spirit about him because he came with the covering of the judges at that time. He brought forth Christianity. He gave you the indoctrination. Right? It says, but a wounded spirit who can bear. His spirit began wounded during what? 1968. Abu Bevis first went out to preach the good word. He went up into the heavens. Prophecy started to come out. Now the understanding of the scriptures will open back up. Now what? His spirit is wounded. As the brother was going into it earlier, the correct breakdowns of the Bible is pissing Esau off to a point that now the prophecies, the brother's giving the correct breakdown according to prophecies. Esau seeing that is fucking his spirit up to a place. It's like, yo, man, I gotta come down with them. I gotta come down on them with great wrath, man. That's why this is a dreadful sound to him. This dreadful sound is breaking his spirit. Because at one point, the planet Earth was with him. Hey, man, the Lord is with you. Manifest this. Hey, go Esau. Now the prophets are out. Hey, you had your time, brother. Now it's our time. You're the unprofitable ruler.
I said that in Psalms 50. I thought as I was all together, one is
One
not
is
self,
self.
but I will reprove thee and set them in order before their eyes, man.
Hey, just like I made. That's one thing this nigga didn't want to hear, man. He didn't want to hear. Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? What's up?
But a wounded spirit.
Yeah, that's it.
A wounded spirit. That's what? A wounded spirit. Who can bear it? We're dealing with a wounded spirit now.
Hey, that's why even the Bible said, what, it's a two-layer sword.
Yeah.
So once it go out, it starts slinging and getting Esau. Yeah. And that, he really, Esau be trying to get out the way by putting up the, what it's called, blocking the, sending out strikes. That's him trying to block the sword, but it always coming. I got some real.
Because you got to watch it to do it.
Yeah.
For you to put up the flag of video, somebody is, hey, because their headquarters is in Knoxville, Tennessee, for the southern region. You got to personally sit there at that computer to listen to the whole dialogue, that whole video. Hey, he said to see him.
They watching it when you
Now,
upload.
Right.
So you got to watch
They watch it as it upload. They
Right.
watching it.
This Galatians 4 and verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Just going back. If these videos, if we just out here talking BS, if we just out here BSing around, why does this affect the elite so much, man?
Right.
You know, why is there such thing as YouTube guidelines and this, that, and the third? Why our page getting struck? Why the mukbangers ain't getting knocked out, right? You know, what y'all got to say?
I got something for you real quick. If I may.
Yeah, you got it.
God, the book of Jeremiah 49. That's spirit. Jeremiah 49:7. It says, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim shall host. His wisdom no more timid. His counsel perished from the prudent. Is that wisdom perished?
So this is part of that. This dealt with his downfall, man. The wisdom had to be taken away. That was we were reading concerning the Exodus out of Egypt. The Lord was taking away the wisdom from Pharaoh. That's why you had the two guys. They had the serpent, and that one serpent swallowed both of their serpents. Show you that witchcraft, all that shit was it was weak, man. It wasn't as strong as the right hand. You know? Yeah. So they showed that they had chinks in their armor. Pretty much. You got it, huh?
Verse 8, it says, flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of the dun, for I will bring the calamity Esau upon them, the time that I will visit him.
See, and this is that time. That's why we speaking on the judgments, man. This is that time where the Lord is visiting. This is the Lord's visitation here. By the way of the prophets showing up and telling you what's up, man. The Lord visited Pharaoh by the way of Moses, man. He's doing it now by the way of his prophets, man.
There was a prophecy that Yahweh Shah would come, and it was Herod, what was it? Edomite king at the time of Judea. He decided to slay all the firstborn, all the two-year-olds and young, all males. And so, Esau always took prophecy serious. And he always takes the downfall serious. These are the people that these are the ruling class of Esau really truly understand kingdoms and empires, rises and falls. They put all of their study into that.
Yep.
They got experts on the rise and falls of kingdoms. So they know even more, just like we know, but we believe, they know by paperwork and by that they are fallen. They know that. They're looking at Rome, they're looking at all the kingdoms and they're measuring it up. They got the statistics and analyzing day and night about how this place Babylon is falling. So they really at that point, like we gotta do something drastic. That's why it's great. But they know they have a short time to they grab. Really in the time where Esau gonna decide to step out, he ain't gonna play with these big gloves no more. We're used to channels getting cut, we're used to videos getting cut, but there's really gonna be a time where you're gonna get that knock on your door.
I got something real quick about the shot. Let's back that up. Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have no short time. Yeah, I ain't know he got a short time because the prophets are telling him, man. As the elder going into, he hear this word, that what stirs him up. His kingdom is finished. Oh man, now he got to come down with great wrath. Right. He got to be who he is. He done back this devil into a corner. He can't use deception no more.
And the regulation didn't work.
Yeah.
We still out here. We ain't get the shovel. Whatever they put out, or they got these comedians making fun of Hebrew. They try to get the culture to turn against. Yeah. Maybe if we get their own people to, make mockery of them, they're gonna fall back. Yeah. But none of that worked, man. The fear of other Black Panthers falling and all the examples Esau used of Jake movements before, that had no effect on his true kind. And so we still, the Spirit of the Lord still got us out here. And what now? Esau just gonna have to scrap plan A, move on to plan B.
Because plan A really made the Israelite man the most interesting man in the world, like a Dosagis commercial. Because every time you try to come against this word with whatever angle, it just forced more questions out of you. It forced more. It caused you to need more answers. I wasn't even thinking about that question. That's a good question. Now he looking back at Esau. You don't have an answer? Well, give me an answer, brother. Esau don't like that.
This is what the elder just brought out. It's the snake, right? The serpent that was, versus Moses' staff serpent.
Yeah.
And which one got the victory? Moses' staff serpent swallowed up the other snake, the Magi snake. As you got righteousness versus wickedness, as you got carnality versus spirituality. It ain't like we ain't, brothers is as meek and humble or lowly or the scriptures say wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. We coming out here harmless, while Esau got drones, military, whatnot. He can send all type of folk. But still, the harmless work, what you call like harmless word, teaching, preaching, is the way Esau gonna fall, man. Because and again, the brother brought out again, like we've been speaking about how everything is Esau like darkness. That's what he can do his dirt. But how much light do it take to really light up a room for him? A dark room, how much light do it take? You gotta have one little flashlight. You good on your phone. Turn that little flashlight on, you good. You're not tripping on shit. And that's what this truth is. It's just that one spark, that one little bit of light, really exposing. Oh, we in the wall. Oh, we in the padded cell. Oh, I'm locked down. Yeah. Oh, we captive still. You see, and Jake starting. It's too much rumbling for Esau. So he's scared. He's nervous. He's always been petrified. That's why they made movies like Planet of the Apes. He always been petrified of Jake waking up. You see.
This second Ezra 16 in verse 70, it says, "For there shall be in every place and in the next city, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Somebody get that word insurrection. You got it.
Yeah, it says, they shall be like mad men, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Okay, it says you can see that it's a common denominator. They that fear the Lord, man. Those that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai, somebody get that as well. And as you still in Revelation 12, yeah, jump down on that.
I got that insurrection for you.
Come, you get this real quick stuff.
Revelation chapter 12 and verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. Which
See,
keep,
so the remnant. See, that's a dying test. Everybody, man. It said the remnant. That's concerning the elect. That's who this devil was making war with. That's why going to the YouTube guidelines, they ain't just for no anybody. That ain't them YouTube guidelines ain't for no podcaster.
right.
Or the streamer guys, you know.
Cat videos.
Cat video. No YouTube guidelines ain't for that. They did that for the prophets. That's me. I wasn't. Yeah.
They wholesome as hell.
Yeah. Man, them guidelines ain't for that. Yeah,
I love cats.
cat, real talk. Yeah, that's why I said that. That guy, because I watch cat videos. Yeah.
You right there.
Yeah.
You love cats.
Yeah.
How we gonna be carnal if we love cats?
Yeah.
Nah, we know what you do to cats, Esau.
Yeah. Yeah. That's worse than goose. These goose get it over with and eat them. Eat. You know what I mean?
Revelation 7, it's like 12 and 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of the Most High, and have the testimony of Yahweh.
Hey, if I may, when they come to your crib, knock on your door, basically they're gonna have a whole list of
Oh yeah.
your recently searched,
Yeah.
right? The algorithm is pointing that you have searched and watched over 5,000 Great Low Storm videos in the last 2 years. And we just, based upon regulation 5563, newly created, we now put you under a list and we'd like you to come with us, all that type of shit, man. But that's when the Most High, you know, the Lord move in, bro. We awaiting that day. We really, man, come get it
Don't
over.
get it out the way.
Yeah.
I believe it's a movie. It's real though. The nigga named Ed Snow.
Oh, yeah.
Edward Snow.
Yeah, that nigga shows you like they watch your shit.
Yep.
So you don't think this nigga looking at the chat?
Right.
Right,
And
absolutely.
he's like, oh
They
yeah,
on the check, bro.
we got the evidence. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, you got
He said, you know, he said eat them, killed it, whatever.
Yeah.
But this devil got the AI. He ain't gotta have nothing. He can come up with some shit.
Yeah.
He got AI. He got your prints or whatever to draw something up. The story already made.
It's already made.
Everything just gotta come. You know what I mean, play out. You know.
Yeah. Lord, you know, more than likely, your face gonna be on the, you know, your face gonna be on the news. People at work gonna be talking. Damn, that was, the whole time I didn't even know I was working with the nigga.
Yeah.
It was cool with me, but you know,
I ain't know he was on some Osama bin Laden shit. Cause you know what I mean? You know how nigga.
I would have never thought. But that's gonna justify us in the spirit.
Yeah. Real talk. Exactly. Exactly. Cause like, damn, ain't no way this man don't know team. So that's how they gonna try to push it. You see these guys, you had the school shooter, the guy from, they said the nigga, his parents was Israelites and shit, man. Yeah, they try to put that,
right?
put that
Vibration
together.
of-
Yeah, you know what I mean? Saying
Right.
that his parents were Israelites, that would drove him crazy, whatever.
Oh, they say his name Solomon or something like
Yeah,
that.
but his name's Solomon. But I think he's Edomite though. How the nigga, you look at him, he like an Edomite, man.
Tell by the eyes.
The spirit. You got it.
I got something real quick though, just going back into the point of how Esau watching us. Psalms 10, and I'm gonna start at verse 8. It says, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places does he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor.
That's it. So that's what this devil, these different counselors, who be coming out there, man. Ain't just no anybody. You CNN, they talking about China and Russell. Man, fuck all that, man. They worry about the birth rate.
That's it.
You see what I'm saying? Them niggas just fighting on some other shit. No, they talking about this the birth rate. This is concerning actual eternal power.
That's
Got
why
six
they do.
Yeah.
That's why they do census every 10 years. They concerned with the birth rate. These numbers, are they going up? Are they going down?
Yeah.
How many niggers are?
Yeah, that's exactly that's what they worry about. How many niggas is? Damn, it's too many niggas. Let's go come up with another McDonald's burger. Let's get another drill route. Let's get the numbers down. Let's get a
Yeah, you know.
Make fucking Ohio State win the championship this time.
Yeah.
Some crazy, you know what I mean?
Hey, put those drugs out there.
Yeah, let's come up with a new drug.
New drill.
Let's mix crack and this together and call it Scooby-Doo. And the niggas be on it. Yeah, Scooby-Doo. You know what I mean? But you gotta put a little crack in it to give some boost.
At least little dirt.
Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, get him a part
Right.
and let him do a song with Young Boy and let's go and bring them niggas back together. And you know, that's Esau. That's how he gets down. He ain't worried about this other shit. It's about the birthright, man. You know, matter of fact, we can finish that off. You finish on that online?
Yeah, come a little bit more so like
Okay.
it says he lied and wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lied and wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draw him into his net.
That's this system. You know, how things are set up. It's really to keep your head below water, man.
Digital imprint that they about to put out. You know, they already got where your location is. You know, not satisfied with. You know, if you're not satisfied with what he has, what is that? It's his what is that? His belly. Or not? Or it's like his Habakkuk is not satisfied. Like
Oh yeah, he's that's hell.
that's hell. So until he got you, you know. See his man, he ain't satisfied, so he coming for everything. Total control. What is that? Own nothing and be happy.
Be happy. That's right. Yeah. And now she really want this simulation to be like The Sims. You ever played The Sims game?
Yeah.
Now I want you to eat. Matter of fact, you ain't gonna. You know what I mean? Just you ever played The Sims?
Logan's Run.
Yeah.
Ain't that movie? What's that? Logan. Oh, but I know.
Yeah, I know.
He wanted to be like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sims. You click on the play and you make him go eat. You know, you build his house. And, you know, if he, you know, if he angry.
You bring a couple together or whatever.
Right. Getting babies and.
You put the thought in their mind.
Right.
Ultimately. To do, I mean, you got it.
Elon said by the year 2030, it's gonna be more robots than people. So what they want is to have them little sentinels, government operated sentinels in your cribs, cleaning for you. If they can get it like that, cleaning for you. But if you go, you know, by the time you do some bullshit, they can hit that signal, and he come, you know, he gonna clean y'all up.
Yeah, he pretended. Yeah.
Hey, the Terminator movie, that wasn't just like some random idea. You know what I'm saying? The Terminator movie was more or less, you know, his foreshadowing, predictive programming. Because how all of a sudden you got these bots everywhere, you know? And it's really about to be a thing, for real.
I got a quick one for you.
Don't be surprised you see one walking down the street, man.
This is Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 6. Wherefore a lion out of the forest shall slay them, and a wolf of the evening shall spoil them. A leopard shall watch over their cities. So all of these are synonymous with animals that prey upon weaker creatures. Basically, they use stealth. They use camouflage. You know, they use these things to what? To all right, okay, he in that spot. Let me jump on. Because a lion doesn't hunt the same way as a cheetah, because a lion, no, I got short burst energy, short burst speed. I gotta let him get in a particular range, then I'm gonna touch him. That's how Esau doing it. That's why the Lord brought out similitudes of a wolf, a lion, and a leopard. All right, it says a leopard shall watch over their cities, and that's going into Esau's surveillance system, man. Because when you look at You look at jaguars, you look at cougars. All of these are forms of leopards. They sit from on high. They don't hunt. They don't do a lot of hunting from the ground. They got to get to a high vantage point to be able to look upon you. All right, this is the angle. This is the route I'm gonna take. You want to say something?
No, yeah, for sure. I used to study leopards a lot. They stay up in the trees.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Yeah, that's where they more comfortable. Yeah, because they know it's a line down there. The line want my food, so I gotta bring it up here. That's how Esau do. Esau do his weakness, and he get the hell away from you for momentarily. But continuing, it says, everyone that go without thence shall be torn in pieces, and that's what the brother's going into, these bots, man. All right, now here it is. The brother spoke to the air was snowing. You got this surveillance system. Now you have live drones out here. Now you have live robots, robot dogs. Tell me what Esau surveillance isn't on you. And then you're walking around with a beacon system on you in your cell phone system. Esau has you tapped in every which way you go, man. Now he's gonna push it a little bit further by putting that RFID C-hip.
Yeah, that's it.
Putting that C-hip in you, man. This is a part.
Lord, is it gonna be a line drawn in the sand? You gotta really cut this place all the way out.
Yeah.
We already did, but you still got, go back to a day in this world. But it's gonna get to the point you're gonna have to say fuck everything.
Yeah.
You running from the truth, but you still got your phone.
Fuck yeah.
You worry about what you trying to see what's on the all that, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, you gonna have to just ditch that.
You got your
Right.
That's right, huh?
You got your charges and shit.
I'm gonna talk to a brother. Hey man, the spirit is gonna make that.
Hey, what the prophets did in the ancient world?
Yep.
Hey,
Hey,
no
man.
phones back then.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul was shipwrecked, man. What you think that was like?
Hey, if the Lord really wanted, if he wanted it that bad, he gonna do what he did in Habakkuk, man. He gonna, grab you by them braids. I'll teleport you somewhere. I'll get you up out of here if you really need to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
But it ain't gonna be, you gonna really have to detach from this world like the other one is.
And there's a perfect example was Elijah. It was that Elijah. He went into the wilderness and was out there late. He wasn't in the city.
That's right.
He was no lights around. He was around animals. He was in the wilderness for a lack of better words. Off the grid for a lack of better words. He didn't have no phone, man. And he got to a point so bad he thought he was the only prophet there. He had to take that shit on the chin for a lack of better words. He couldn't shrivel up or nothing like that. He had to basically stand on business. Because I think that bride Jezebel, she had a death for
Yeah.
Got something back it up real quick. It's in 1 Kings 18:4. It says, "For it was so when Jezebel cut off the prophets of the Lord, that Obadiah took 100 prophets and hid them by 50 in a cave and fed them with bread and water."
That's it. That's the spirit, because there was really a tense situation. In the spirit, man, that was the legislation, the people that was on top actually written out. If you see a prophet, put him in the cup.
Right.
That's going to be the same thing Trump, Hero did it, and Trump or whoever, they're going to do it now.
Hey, imagine being hid in the cave. And, you know what I'm saying? Just to stay alive. Imagine that. But it was one, Obadiah basically, helping him out, and his life was preserved. So sometimes there'll be a situation where one brother in the good, he in a situation where he good, and he's helping out the rest. You see, it only took Obadiah to preserve 100 men.
100 men.
That's it. You know what I mean?
That's it. Because Lord, the miracles, you can't put the miracles in a box. It just some just gotta appear. It just magically appear. That you put it in a box. God has somebody see you, help you out, man. Give you certain resources, man.
So they come back as your seed and stuff.
Yeah, real talk.
I got something real
Come
quick.
on,
Psalms 140 and verse 1. Deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man. If I may. He saw evil, man. He's been ready to come down with great wrath, as the elder mentioned, man. You ain't gonna have that damn phone on you, man. You gonna throw that bitch away. Your trust gonna be wholehearted in the Lord. It says, which imagine of mischiefs in their heart. Continually are they gathered together for war. That's what Esau gonna be. He gonna be like a bad man, sparing none, man. It says,
That's why it's so heavy to really soak this in now. Like, Soak it in now, man.
Yeah.
Soak it in, bro. You know how the scripture talk about how there's wise and foolish virgins, and the difference is they both had oil now, but the wise took more oil with them for the time when the men run out. They both had oil, so you really soak it in. Soak it in. It's all up to you how about you be outside at the end of the day. But soak it in, man. Especially time without phone. Soak it in now for that time. Meditate on that time as the Lord preserve us. Send up them prayers for that time.
This is gonna rather this should be at the end. The Lord gonna hide his face, man, meaning this knowledge is not gonna be readily available to you, man.
Men shall go to and fro. Wondering.
What did it say? A man shall desire to hear his voice.
Yep. 2nd Ezra 16 and 40. Oh, my people.
Start at 39.
39.
Start at 37.
37. I said 2nd Ezra 16 and 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb.
So this is where we at, man. These plagues that's on earth is not, the Lord ain't pulling his punches back. Everything is really getting more intense. So these contractions is by way of these plagues, these events that you see on the earth. And it's getting more frequent as well, man. You got the signs in the heavens, you got the things that's taking place on the earth. And it show you that we get closer to the deliverance because it's really the norm to hear about these evils. To hear about financial structure failing, war, certain things, famine. That's really the norm now.
Mass shooting.
Yeah. So if you will really think something wrong if ain't nothing happened today. You know what I mean?
You expecting the next contraction to be worse than the one before.
Right.
Because the baby getting closer. Delivery getting closer.
That's it.
They call it delivery. Delivery room.
So us knowing that through the spirit power how about Shai, what type of spirit we should be in, knowing these things are unfolding in the earth, man. We shouldn't be tied to this place. Like I said, of course we gotta go by day to day. The Lord said, that we not go out in the world, but just to be kept from the evils.
Be in the world and not in the world, man.
So when the time comes, we gonna down show, get the fuck on, man.
Ain't gonna look back.
Yeah, real talk.
Don't look back. Yeah.
Real talk.
Remember last fight.
That's it.
Scripture say you're gonna be as pilgrims upon the
earth.
earth.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Continuing, it says, when the child cometh forth, I'll read from the top. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment.
So everything is intensifying. Yeah.
It says, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. And the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
And this is what we see. The Lord set it up, but it ain't gonna be no outlet. He is the outlet, It's true. Yahweh Shai, the Lord set up the outlet. But everything in this corner world is not, you ain't gonna be able to use your money. Talk about how money's gonna be at the pits. Talk that gold and silver's not gonna save you. Your guns, that bunker, all these certain outlets.
The only outlet is gonna be in the form of a miracle, man.
That's it.
Miracles only.
Hey, from the heavens.
Yes.
From whence cometh my help, man. You know what I mean? The Lord set it up like that's why you seeing these certain events, these certain laws, these executive orders being passed.
Right.
These people really being entrapped.
Like sheep led to a
right,
slaughter.
that's it.
No way out.
Exactly. And they happily going with it.
They gonna have to take the shit.
Yeah, they gonna have to. That's what we hope the Lord keep us.
Yes.
Because, hey, that's going to be the only way to continue in this place. You're going to have to you ain't going to come in and grow. So I believe in JC.
Yeah.
Now your whole basket just got bought of groceries. You know how much groceries I get doing that, man? It ain't gonna be that. It ain't gonna be that. You gotta have that thing, man. Just like with the crown, it was a prelude. You couldn't enter into certain establishments without verification of you having the jab, or even sometimes you had to have a mask and the thing with it.
6 feet.
6 feet. So how much more when they really pull the trigger on me? You ain't gonna be no mom and pop shop. You can go, you slid a 20 for a tip. No, they only take the CGIL currency. Yeah.
We don't serve the economy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No cash.
No cash.
Continue in verse 40. It says, "O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle."
See, and that's the Lord preparing us for this moment that we're in, man. It talks about that blowing that trumpet blowing that certain sound. Ultimately to prepare you for the battle, man. This warfare that we in.
He
As we
said,
mentioned how
"My
this
battle.
Yeah.
It's yours."
Yeah. Because everybody got their own walk.
Yeah.
Everybody got to go through that hour of temptation. That's going to be a very intimate moment in prophecy, man. When that thing is presented, But this is as we mentioned concerning Esau, his treacherous ways, this nigga doing everything in effort for us to be overthrown. So that's a part of the fight. Then you got the sea hip, that hour of temptation. So this is the time we come to a very intense moment in history, man. This is a very historical moment.
That's right.
The return of Yahweh Shah, man, ain't nothing gonna top this moment, but even the build up to it, it's gonna be so crazy. Everything, all this shit, and then the Lord, all that shit gonna stop and acknowledge him, man. Show you how crazy we in, time that we're in, man.
Statue.
Yeah.
Brother got a quick
It's the word on Edamon online. It's the #1 word being searched right now. It's up 1,047%. It's cacostocracy. It says government by the worst element of a society. It says a bad system of laws and government.
That's a matter.
Yeah. Why is that being searched up right now? Most searched word right now.
And what's crazy is every hour this man signing something new. It's like you gotta pay attention in 2025, man.
Right.
It's something new being signed every minute. He out there just signing. He's signing in stadiums. He's signing on his way to breakfast. He signed executive orders before he go to bed. You see what I'm saying? They signing them, man. They coming across.
And it's worded crazy too. You going to these things, how they worded. It's on. You gotta wait page 202 to really get into the meat of it. You know what I mean?
I got a quick section 3.
Yeah.
Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief.
That's it. And that's how this nigga, he's diligently. Matter of fact, somebody get Micah 2 and 1. You read that again, brother.
Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall.
See? So then he's driven. He paid. That's the only way he can operate. He gotta do this, man. Just like you need to put gas in the car. He gotta do wickedness. He gotta cause something. He gotta lay a trap.
Yeah, that's the only
Before
way
he-
he had to see
yeah.
something. Hey, that's crazy.
You know anything else like
He's a Michael Jordan of this.
yeah, a wickedness.
Yeah, he the LeBron of this, man. His traps don't be like them traps your cousin set for you. These ain't pranks, YouTube pranks. He real with it, man. This what he do. He created it.
This is what he do.
Yeah.
He's the trapper. He's the trapper.
He ain't new to this, he's true to this.
Yeah, because that's why he's an actual
He a
trapper.
trap star.
He's a trapper. And nigga come up with he trapping to make an escape.
Right.
You in the trap house, but it's really your outlet. Show you, man, that shit ain't real.
Hey, they came out and said the CIA created Pokemon Go app.
I heard that
Oh
too.
yeah. So they can track
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
So they can learn how to
Mother,
geolocate
you got
with
you
the
got
satellite.
you got the outline of the.
Come on, man.
Mm.
So, man, he done got you in more ways than one.
And then he made millions off of it.
Yeah.
They need to hit that nuke in the right spot. You helped them when you got
Yeah,
Charizard.
you got that legendary. All that's coming.
You got your whole floor plans.
They got shit that can see through walls.
Yep.
And they show you that in a movie way back. It was an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie called Erasers.
Race car.
Yep.
They show you the first scene. They look through walls.
Yeah.
They got that now.
Yeah, but they show you that in the Tom Clancy video games. Like the technology.
Right.
Right. And Black Ops 1 and it's one of them called Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
And it had crazy technology on it.
Super soldiers.
Yeah,
pretty
super
much.
soldiers.
Nigga had the exoskeleton.
That's why I said that Jake gonna have to be like the Esau showed us over there in Russia. They got suits like the brothers going into exoskeleton suits that can walk through a landmine field, man. Like you walking through landmines and it's straight.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro, that's cold, boy.
And that's he's gonna go out there and elect those things. Robots. He ain't just gonna send the cops. But what the cops do
He expected the Lord to lift up that standard against him, man, and he hoping that he can be able to withstand.
That's a prideful ass nigga, man.
And they would have put it up Peter. They had the four Quaternions, that Super Max, the top guys, guards is guarding. Even with Nebuchadnezzar and the three holy children, he told them to heat the furnace 7 times more, man. So this is how this day was gonna come after those that had the testimony of Yahushua. He ain't finna come. You got the local cop, fire marshals knocking on your door. Nah, them niggas coming with them sentinels. The elder going too early. Them sentinels, that S-man. He got your, the motherfucker got your DNA. And he just for you to get your ass. Yeah. Motherfucker red, he got your social security number. He calling your, they ain't your government, he calling your social security number out. Crazy.
The last 4 digits.
Your last 4 digits.
Hey, remember, look how old drones was when you go back to Star Wars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They had the drone wars and all that. Them drones been around.
Right.
Think about them little, you know.
Yeah.
That's an old thing that Esau been planning on, like what we had, you know, when they was in the infant form of creating a New World Order design. They're like, what if we had, instead of humans, we had robots? And they were thinking like humans, you know. So most I gave Esau that. That's not Wiseman and T-Man, you know. That's the most I gave Esau his technology and even the thought to create these things. So that's how you know them, you know. Why Esau gonna fall is because the Most High, he gave you the blueprint on how you gonna fight him.
Right.
How you gonna fight somebody that taught you how to fight, man? He gave you everything you know. So you're really in a lose-lose situation. Just gotta let it play out, man. It's gonna be real.
No, that was it. Oh, I go there.
That second was 1640.
If I may, these things could drop from the sky.
Oh, that was
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With the jets on them.
Yeah.
And then start
Oh
walking
yeah,
up
yeah.
on y'all.
Motherfucker, it's like a big package.
Yeah,
Boom.
yeah,
And he come out that motherfucker,
yeah.
and he just scanned. He,
Yeah, scam, little shit, man.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's how you watch that X-Men movie. That's how the motherfuckers were coming out, man.
Yeah, because I know, being in the military, like when you go across, like when you go down range, it's when you use your Kevlar, even on your uniform, you got to turn your patches up, and that black thing, that black infrared or whatever, it sends off a signal. So when they shooting from above, they know not to. That's the only way that they know not to friendly fire. You see?
Right.
Like Esau, if you don't have that chip in that day, like that's gonna be, he gonna send a drone to a neighborhood. Ain't nobody got the chip. You think Esau he gonna let them niggas live? No, he gonna firebomb it, man. He gonna toss Oklahoma, you niggas.
They already did the research on that. You could scan a chip with an antenna attached to it from miles away. So they say you can't. It's not trackable. It's not trackable. But with an antenna attached to the reader,
Yeah.
you can find somebody location easy.
Easy.
If I might say, they also got smart guillotines.
Yeah.
You got you out, y'all already know about that. They got you out there. They can identify you if you're a threat and all that. You know, off with your head, man. You know.
You got the FEMA kill list. So it's already everything really set up. Everybody already being categorized. You know.
Algorithm.
The algorithm, everything is really set up. The only thing is just gotta commence.
That's it.
You got it.
All right, this is back over in 2nd Ezra 16 and 40. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle. And in those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth.
So they show you that we ain't here to stay, man. We ain't trying to live the American dream, make our bed here, man. The Lord has already given us the report he's going to destroy this place. So this all thing we doing is anticipating the evils to come, man. And they say be even as pilgrims. So as I mentioned, we ain't here to stay here to retire in America, man. Yeah, that's it. Now here we got one to come, man.
Who have it in the new earth?
That's it.
I got that word pilgrim.
Alright.
The word pilgrim in the Edamon online, it says a person traveling to a holy place.
Hey, take it into the 7th chapter.
And that's us, man. That's us traveling to that holy place, man. Because Elder Yashawan coined it perfectly, man. We just passing through here, man. We just passing through. This wasn't meant for us. This was a place for us. This was a thing for us to experience on our way to heaven. Read that back.
We on that fantastic voyage.
That fantastic voyage, man. Come.
Hey, Papa, we tried to make too. They remind me that 2nd is the 7th chapter. Fire on one side, on the other side, but it's a glorious kingdom ahead.
Ooh, that's it. Now you can read that.
It says a person traveling to a holy place to discharge some religious obligation, seeking some miracle or spiritual benefit.
The same thing we were screaming during the time of the Pharaoh of Egypt, man. Hey, let my people go so that they may worship me, man. That they may do the things that's pleasing in my sight. They had to get away from that. They had to get away from Egypt to do that, man. They had to make a journey to do that. They were strangers. Read that end part.
It says or seeking some miracle or spiritual benefit.